Hello, this is XL, or known as GBO2-How, and I'm going to be talking about the Stark Jegan. Hi. Sugoi. Kikai. Now, the thing about this mobile suit, it's basically a general, and I'm gonna be explaining some things today, some specific, nice, extraordinary things. Now, this thing's pretty damn top notch for what it is. It's a very, it's like a fancy version of all the Starks. So this is basically the best Stark out of the whole bunch, in my opinion. And there's also the Stark that is a support variant. Then I believe there are this Jegans that are also generals, which is very nice. But yeah, I'll be talking about these specific things that this is basically game wise for I believe beyond Galaga in a way, but I feel like it'd be pretty cool. Now, everything in the game would be pretty brutal and badass. The game will have no furries, and yeah, I believe in your ship, your flagship, you can pilot your turret on your ship, and you can upgrade the turret. Your entire flagship can be upgraded. Emergency battle alarms activate in your ship when a terror enemy is in the vicinity or zone. Best part of the battles are the spectacular light shows. After the battleships have after the battle, the ships have to be repaired. There are light ships, medium ships, and heavy ships. Max limit would have to be around 4,800 ships. But yeah. Now I have just a ton of good videos to just blow out today. Just I think I just kind of went over the top. I think I kind of reached, well, not my limit, but I could have just done infinite, but just too many things, you know, going over here, boosting. Player right there, launched. Striking. Now there are specific weapons, kind of like the plasma shooter rifle. Then there is a experimental weapon, a large spiral blaster capable of knocking out a ship with one shot. Then there is a hexagon chaser pistol, hexagon chaser sniper, hexagon chaser SMG. These are plasma acrylic type of metal. Then there is a spinning blade DMR disperse. Then there is a wrist disperse guided electric rocket, wrist machine gun. There is a paralyzed explosive rifle, liquid acid straight beam rifle, graph plasma cutter rifle, and there is a pistol version of it. So it's basically kind of like a plasma cutter that chops the plasma and shoots a graph basically. Now when using any of these guns, have heavy vibrate on the remote and the gun sounds futuristic and epic. There are more ships also. There is also a graph plasma cutter rocket launcher. So it's basically kind of like a it's pretty insane. Then there are more ships. There is a behemoth experimental sniper ship. There's a camouflage boarding ship meant for surprise tactics. Behemoth experimental Reuters elite units. Behemoth 88th Division impenetrable ship only can be destroyed within. There is a Behemoth Red Squadron fighter ship. There is also a Corvette speed interceptor ship, strikes, hits, and run on enemy ships, etc. There is a guarding knight unit that is in that unit. And there is also a ancient gun called the rail rifle machine gun. And these are the words of Excel, and thank me later. Sometimes in the open world campaign, you sometimes are left with no fleet or nothing. The beginning of the game, I must not say, sometimes you have to leave the fleet to find and come back to the hangar to add to the next checkpoint. There are fuel stations you must get to so you can refuel your ships for combat or exploration. Make the game have no stuttering issues. There are dark monuments left around the universe. There's 8 allied planets, Archines, natives or military forces, allies. Then there are 8 enemy planets, are hostile and have enemy god bosses. One of the enemies have a long monument in space for trade. This is I think like around 8 million years later, a powerful enemy that almost beats Ignition 200 million ships. Planet names would be Lexicon, Drykon, Gritis. There's also the Frozen Planet, etc. Then there's also a planet called Divan, which is a planet made of metal and machines that eat species that are on the planet or whatever lands on the planet. Then there is a planet called Kratis, is a kind fish species planet. Then there are also 5 Terra enemy planets, are the worst ones to try to survive in. The powers, I will leave it to their imagination, character powers or the enemy powers, etc. The Reapers wield different weapons. There is also the 6 hypno cells They use all kinds of dark magic. These beings went through the most harshest experiments. The Hypnocell are powerful humanoid or alien experiments, extremely powerful, and serve in the Ignition Army. The universe is afraid of the alien empire, the three termite kings. These are basically kind of the brutal armored beings that attacked Earth. This is the bare bones of the game, I believe. But yeah. And that's basically, I think, around maybe 5% of the game, and yeah, anything that looks visually appealing, you know, that'd be cool. If there are any sort of what's the word, developers, you know, create their characters in this universe, you know, just they could just do as they wish. Now boosting, going after this mobile suit right here, striking. Very nice Stark Jegan. Now what makes this really good of a mobile suit is the beam rifle and the hyper bazooka rifle. And the hyper bazooka rifle is, you know, just one of those type of things that just give it a nice sense of tranquility. Over here, striking. That player right there formerly missed his attack, launching my bazooka. But yeah, just busy getting screwed, and you know, the world only gives one life. But this is just one of those really impressive mobile suits. And I just have a ton of these Stark Jegan videos. Just a little bit too many of these. Going after this shot. I think for this mobile suit you have like rockets, then you got this machine gun, hyper bazooka, then this really good beam rifle, and the weaponry that it has, it just staggers nicely. Then it also has these Vulcans going after this palace right there. It's just such a hard mobile suit to use since it's just a large target. But when you just land your shots with that palace, boy oh boy, it just does some really good work. Trying to nicely maneuver, trying to go after this very dangerous Hazel. The Hazels are probably the most dangerous things in space. It's just so dangerous. Hazels in space, it's just a little bit over the top. If I ever redid the video of the Hazel, I'd probably give the Hazel a 13 out of 10 because of just it's just so good. Going after this palace. And it's just best to go after mobile suits that are just very, very overpowered. You go after mobile suits that are just very, very overpowered. You have less of a hard time going in, boosting. Very nice. Launching those shots. Very, very good stuff. The way it just boosts with the beam saber, it just seems like it glides. It just glides just nicely. Going over here, striking. And you could definitely go for a melee build or a reload build. I feel the reload build is very nice. Tried to do a really wild maneuver right there. Going over here. Pushing up nicely. Things is that I just don't really like mentioning anything about her reality. Going over here. Did a really nice score damage right there. I think I did a score damage with the new Gundam, like around 18k or 19k. I'm not sure what damage I did, but it was just a very, very good match. I think almost any person who uses the new Gundam is just always going to be some really good matches with that thing. But the Stark Jegan, it's just got this boosty speed, and it's very fulfilling. Very nice. Very fulfilling. I love how this player called him Camper Forest. One force I can't keep out of my mind is oh man. Man, that was really funny. It was just such a funny time. Boosting up. Going after the Eins. Popping the very nice shot. Maneuvering. Striking. Oh yes. Made the strike joke going over here. Boosting. Did a really nice slash attack with the Hazel custom, getting me very oddly at that specific moment. I think maybe in that player traded, but yeah, this just Stark Jegan just tends to be just a little bit way over the top, especially with the beam and the bazooka. Just a combination of just two deadly weapons on a mobile suit. It's just so good. It kind of reminds me of a the Hayakushiki Kai. How the Hayakushiki Kai has the bazooka and the beam type of thing, but I feel like this thing is just a little bit far more superior than it. But yeah. Shot my team member. Accidentally shot the wing of that GBO2. Now the GBO2 in space is just very fine. You can just go in with its unlimited speed. If you do a complete speed build on that GBO2, oh man, you can cheat. I think you could probably cheese the whole entire enemy team just making it into a boost build. Just over boosting like 4 players at the same time. And I believe that I have a specific video that will be posting up today, and yeah, I just love the specific mobile suit. I have no clue why, but it's just, man. Jegan rocking these colors. Going for that real nice deep dive strike. Pushing up. striking. Oh yes. You can't hide from this thing. Very nice how I strike tap that player right there. Going in. Trying to see if I want to spawn in C or D, and I felt like D was the moment. Felt like the nice momentum right here was a good time to go after these guys. Assuming the strike going over here, boosting. Full on complete strike. Finishing blow. And that'd be kind of a funny thing to actually say to a woman, you know, finishing blow. Going over here, striking. Boosting. Senseless betrayal. Soon the results will be shown. Very nice. Very nice of this mobile suit. I have no idea why. I just enjoy going through that entrance. But there's just so many ways that I could just done things. But currently at this point in time, I think I was listening to music throughout almost all these these videos. Boosting. Soon they are going to realize going over here, boosting. Now this thing's got a really nice boost, a nice HP. It's got a dodge roll, moving very nicely. Strike that zero shiki. That definitely strike that mobile suit first. And he was able to still dodge roll backwards out of that. Or maybe I just haven't timed it just correctly. But this game just has a habit of skipping frames. Just a ton of games have a habit of doing that because of depending on the system you currently have. So sometimes you just have to make do of what's there. So I'm just boosting up. Going in for these shots. Strike. Dipping that. Slicing things like a vegetable out here. Going over here. Going in. Diving that in there. Going in and getting a little taste of this action over here. Being outnumbered by 3 guys right here. Terrible time. Going over here. Going in. Accelerating very nicely. pushing. Boosting back. This thing is, what's the word? Definitely a 12 out of 10. This acceleration won't stop. Going over here. Pushing. Striking. Boosting, going in for that parallel obstacle, striking, paralyzing. Backward sideways spin. Just a very, very good machine. See y'all later. Take care. Definitely 12 out of 10.